connect your account
Good
to.
evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 15th and final episode of Season 1 Outcast Podcast. Everybody say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
All right, guys. So, this has been a long process in the making. Obviously, somehow we've managed to get through over 15 episodes of the podcast. As you saw, we have a new intro that it kind of introduces all the members of the podcast itself. We are short a few members right now, and it's simply because we're having some technical difficulties, as well as some people are still kind of stuck at work or taking care of things. So, as per usual, I am your host, Gunk Punk. I am here with several members. We've got Batgirl233.
Hello.
We have Daddy Llama.
Just daddy.
How about you unmute your mic, babe?
Sorry.
And then
I like food.
we've got Silenced Pig 6,
No.
Silver,
Hello.
Psycho Hillbilly,
Hello there.
and then I think we have Nomatar. He's lit up green, which means his microphone's acting up. Unfortunately, that means no. Okay, let me send this real quick. Hold on. Nomatar, can you hear us? That's going to be a no. Hopefully he gets my message. We have our faithful viewer, Aaron, watching with us live right now. Good to see you, sir. Thank you for joining in. So, going forward, we're going to do some changes in the way that we do things. So, you'll see as we progress with Season 2, things are going to be a bit different. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, this shit works now.
Hey! Nomatar?
Here we go. Fucking A, man. God. Oh.
You good? You good, bud?
No. No. I am. Oh my God, AT&T. I'll stab you.
What's the problem? We'll
He's
talk
probably
about-
not getting good soul service.
Oh, now it's cutting out. God. I'm so glad I'm getting a new phone this year. God damn it.
Just reset your phone. Just reset.
Do what?
Just reset your phone.
I did.
Are you on iOS 14?
You better not be. He's
So
on
that's been causing a little bit of issues on my phone.
he's on a 6S. If he puts 14
Yeah,
on
it gets iOS 14 on it.
No, it can only support 13. That was the final OS that it supported fully, correctly.
No, well, yeah, probably correctly, but they released it for the 6S and 6S Plus.
Yeah, but when they did, it caused a lot of problems.
Yeah, because even my 7 Plus is having a little bit of issues with it.
I have some issues
Occasionally.
with that. Okay, so Nomads, are you here? Yes, no, possibly, maybe so. I don't know. Hey, look, I'm a little brighter.
Just like my corner of my neighborhood.
Yep. All right, so a couple of things before we start the official podcast here. As you saw in the comments section, make sure to go leave a like and follow on Bubblegum Witch's profile under her gaming page. She does have it set up. We hope to get her back up and running soon for streams. If you want some custom merchandise, make sure to go over to nonamenerd.com and use code GUNKPUNK to get 10% off your entire order. And guys, we are currently sitting 28 followers away from the end of the contest.
So follow our official Twitter page.
Do what? Yeah,
Also
that's right.
follow our
Hey,
official Twitter page for live updates.
hey, babe, you want to do me a favor?
I'm sorry. My mic is muted because I'm trying to feed my face and it's loud and I picked the crunchiest freaking snack to eat during a podcast.
And what
I'm
else are you
sorry.
doing? What else are you doing?
I'm playing Fortnite.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So make sure.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful, okay?
Okay. I don't hate you. Never could. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure to share the page with your friends, family. Just make sure that they're aware we are not for the kind of heart. We are not for underage kids because they will start saying things that you will ground them for like that. Am I right,
Unless you're,
guys?
unless you're my son.
Yeah. Unless you're Draven.
At which point, who cares? I mean,
Exactly.
All right. So
I have a few topics to talk about tonight, but
Sounds
I want to
good.
wait until we have the full members.
Okay. So we don't really have any topics in our Discord area for the moment. Let me go back. Hello.
Poor guy.
I wish they had it for his Xbox, cause that. Ian, if you can hear me, put your phone on the freaking Wi-Fi.
I can't. I think I just figured it out.
You sure?
Oh.
Nope.
Nope.
No. Never mind. Hang on.
Just put your phone on the Wi-Fi. You know you can.
I can't. I'm cleaning my van out because it needs to be done.
How's the weather outside?
His internet won't let him look it up yet.
Valid point. We've got 2 live viewers. Secondary viewer, I know one of them is Aaron. The other viewer, please feel free to say hello in the comment section. Talk to us, conversate. We enjoy it. In the meantime... Oh. Wait, hold on. We forgot a rule, guys. We forgot one of the major rules.
Dishes are done. Don't worry.
Okay. He was on top of it. Yeah, I realized because Callie just commented. Thank you for watching, sis. I'm just going to make sure that you did the dishes there, bud. All right. So.
You know what? We could go ahead and talk about one of my topics.
Okay. Let's hear it.
It's popular, and I'm genuinely curious on why. So, in recent days, some of you may know that Cyberpunk 2077 has finally released after 8 years of development.
Yeah.
So, that being said, the LGBTQ, I hope I said that right. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, but there's a plus on the end.
Plus,
Mhm.
okay, that community has gone into an uproar over the game
Right.
because they allow you to be transgender in the game.
And what's the problem?
Apparently that is bad, and I am curious on why. I
You'd
thought
think that'd be a good thing, 'cause it's all
I
inclusive.
thought this was a good thing.
Okay.
Am I wrong to assume that?
That's actually a very good question. So, viewers at home, before we start really getting into this, what is your perspective on this? Personally, either
I
way.
mean, I thought that was amazing. I was like, cool, badass, you know?
I hadn't even heard of anything about that.
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't know it was a
it's
thing, but I mean,
it's
I would think it'd be a
Oh.
good thing because it's like inclusive of all communities.
Twitch is about to have to change the website's name
Oh.
because it's offending people with cerebral palsy.
Mm.
You can't say blind playthrough on any gaming platform anywhere. It is a bannable offense now
Wow.
because it is offending blind people. It's getting really dangerous out there.
Yeah.
And people wonder why I'm stay home 24/7.
Yeah, right. No wonder.
I mean,
2020, man.
if you think about it, it's basically limiting free speech.
And you know,
Which
I get it. I get
is-
it. I am a white male in the United States of America. No, I am not as privileged as most, but yes, I don't catch as much heat from other communities as other communities catch heat from my perspective, you know? And it's one of those things, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yep.
And it's shitty because, you know, I've been trying to ask people over and over, it's like, help me understand what I need to do to help support you.
So, in regards to that, sorry, I had to change out my shirt, because it's hot. Callie said her husband stated, did they ask permission?
It's been announced for like 4 years, and all of a sudden they can do that, and oh no, it's an uproar.
Well, I don't know if she's referring. So, are you referring to the Cyberpunk 2077 situation, or Twitch or Blind Playthrough?
Oh no, that's already official. It's just it's gonna take time to change everything.
Right.
No, the cyberpunk thing I think is kind of newish. I'm not really sure, but you know the LGBTQ, I don't know how to say
LGBTQ
it.
plus.
Yeah,
See,
that community.
if you ask me, personally, this is my thought process. For the longest time, because they allowed you to choose, and this is, if I remember correctly, your own genitalia in the game.
Oh yeah,
That
oh yeah,
the LGBTQ plus community loved that.
yeah.
And
I
now
know.
that they're offering the transgender situation that they're in uproar,
200,000 copies got refunded the other day because of this.
see,
They lost a
that's
third of their money because that community went up into an uproar.
At the end of the day, I feel like this stuff just shouldn't really matter.
That
It's
to
just
me,
such.
that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the
But
same way.
if you were to go ask them, they would to tell you you were in the wrong.
for
Yep.
You're not
asking.
supporting them. If you were to go ask them and tell them that I don't care, do what you want, you would catch so much heat and said that you are not supporting them. That is all I have caught the last few days trying to ask these questions and stuff.
Hence why you're in the wrong, not supporting them. Okay,
Yeah, you know, it's
Oh.
like, really?
Yeah, yeah.
we have friends and family who are a part of this community, and
Same.
matter of fact, Psycho or
Hmm.
Callie, if you're watching, is your sister around? I hate
She's
to do
probably in
this.
her room.
Now, before you go any further, you know what I'm about to tell you.
Thank you. I forgot again.
Because you haven't been on this entire time. Like, everything you've been saying, they haven't heard.
I haven't said anything.
You were saying stuff earlier, but you were in the
Oh.
middle of a game and they couldn't hear you.
I'm not 100% sure if Kaya could give us feedback on this.
I don't know.
The only reason I say that is because she is only 14.
Valid point. I mean, it's still worth asking, though, you know? As she is an avid supporter because she herself is a part of the community.
My own
don't
little
know.
sister is a part of that community. Haley. She's
Psych-
not straight.
I did.
She
I
goes
did,
Yeah.
both ways.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And I think it's amazing. Okay, cool. You can find love in all aspects.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I will support you. I will never down someone in that community.
No.
Ever.
I think I fixed it.
You should.
See, this is one of those topics where we need Kat.
Yeah, no, I was gonna save it until she got on, but I was like, motherfucker, I gotta get this off my chest.
See, I really don't see why that they would have such an uproar about this. They're finally being noticed
Noticed, being
in a
acknowledged
positive way.
in a very positive way, and all CD Projekt Red, which is the developers of the Cyberpunk, they are catching so much heat because of it. There are huge Twitch streamers that will not stream the game because of it, because of this issue.
Now, are those streamers part of that community?
No.
I think a lot of people that
They just
are
don't want the backlash for it
Yeah, that's what I'm
by
starting
the
to think.
community. So, I mean, it's understandable because with cancel culture being such a big thing right now, it's really hard to touch anything that's
Yeah,
being considered
and
a touchy subject.
This will probably
when it
get
shouldn't
canceled.
be. I mean,
and at the same time, Twitch streamers can no longer put blind playthrough in their title. It is immediate ban.
See, this is
because of people with disabilities.
And Twitch is being forced to change the name of their website.
I
It's a whole nother Washington. What was the Washington's football team's name? The
yeah,
Redskins. It's a whole nother situation just like that. What are they going to call it? Live streaming service.tv?
possibly. I mean, there's a number
Because-
of reasons.
I mean, if you think about it, the same thing could have happened to Mixer.
Yeah, that's true, but Mixer died, so.
Well, yeah. Honestly, it was a decent platform. It's just like there wasn't a need for it.
How
No,
long
there
until that starts coming after like apps
Yeah, I know. It's getting ridiculous.
and like just normal things in life, like a restaurant that used to be named something is now named something else because of it.
Well,
I'm sure there's
hell,
already instances of that being a thing. They're just not mainstream.
yeah. Look at half the stuff that's
long
actually
until
here
that-
in Tulsa. It's not the Brady Theater anymore. It's the Tulsa Theater, I think.
Yeah.
It's getting dumb.
Like, yes, I understand like where people are coming from, but at the same time, it's a part of history. It's a part of other people's culture, and you're canceling culture, but you're also, I think I said that wrong. The people that, God damn it, words, English.
Here we go.
I mean,
Basically, they're
it's
changing
also
a part
like-
of history to get to where we are now.
It's also like how, not to go too far into the subject about how they were tearing down like World War or like the Civil War statues
Oh, bro.
of the Confederates. I mean, I get
People
that
want-
it's offensive, but still, it's part of the it's
Part of American history.
American history, yeah. Like we wouldn't be here today
wanna
if
know
that
the
didn't happen, for
worst
better or
thing?
worse.
That is going on right now. People want the government to dig up all of those ships that are in Pearl Harbor.
Okay, now hold on.
Eh,
What?
And if that happens, I will shoot someone in the head.
Yeah, those are there. They need to stay there.
They are there for a reason.
That's right. They need to stay there. That
You-
that's American history.
At that point, you are literally, in a way, I don't know the correct term for it, but you're messing with people's graves at that point, because there are people that were in Pearl
Still
Harbor
buried
that
in it.
are still in there.
Yeah,
What's the word I'm
it's
looking for? Desiccating.
defecating.
Yeah.
Desecrating, defecating, same.
Defecating is like
Defecating
pooping.
is, yeah, I was gonna say, hold on. They're still in there
Desecrating the grave.
defecating.
Yeah.
Desecrating. Yeah.
Mhm.
Either way, it's both nasty.
That's just nasty.
But you
I
know,
would imagine by now they're just skeletons, but
Either
Still.
way.
just
Believe
saying.
it or not,
The thing
believe it
is,
or
they're
not,
there though.
well,
Yep.
unless like there was a way for sea life to get in there. A body underwater can actually preserve its form
Babe,
For a very
for the
long
most
time.
part.
there were holes in the ships.
Yeah, there's
There were
there's nothing
bombs
left.
dropped on them, so I'm
Well,
sure
yeah.
that there's.
Yeah.
Though I mean, they would be
But-
preserved if they were like covered in the sand or whatever and never moved or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
if certain sea life wasn't able to get to the body, like their bodies are still going to be preserved.
I mean, even if there is bodies or if there isn't bodies, those ships still shouldn't be moved.
No,
Unless it was doing a detriment to the environment, which it's not, and it's monitored every day.
I mean, at this point, if they're talking about doing that, they might as well bring the Titanic up as well.
Yeah.
No,
That's
seriously,
impossible.
because this is exactly how they're sounding right now.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm sure that's next.
2020, the year of snowflakes.
I'll be right back.
That is. I was
When
watching
true
Dr. Lupo
words
talk
have
about all
never
this.
been said, man.
I was watching Dr. Lupo talk about all this the other day,
And with
and
that,
that is exactly what he said.
with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, to
Don't bring it up yet.
bring up what?
I don't know what you're about to.
The auditions.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. Continue.
Anyways, with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, if you are interested in auditioning, we do have one specific rule. We don't deal with snowflakes. If you get easily offended, please
Get the fuck out.
save yourself the hassle. If you have not watched our videos and you're just out of nowhere trying to audition, it's going to be a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, Bubblegum Witch has joined us.
Which
Hi, Cat.
Hi.
we
Finally,
need
the
you.
person we needed.
Exactly.
All right, everyone, bombard her with
no,
questions.
No,
What?
Hold on,
Okay,
hold on,
Cat,
hold on.
let me explain.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
So, I don't know if you're very well in verse with the gaming community, but
Someone's echoing.
yeah, I don't know. But 2 days ago, a game called Cyberpunk 2077,
Ugh.
a game that has been in development for 8 years, is catching fire from the LGBTQ
LGBTQ plus.
community because they are allowed to be transgender in the game.
What?
Is that wrong?
What?
Yeah, people are upset about that.
I feel like they should be happy for that because it's giving visibility. It's
That's what I
normalizing it.
thought.
In like one of the biggest awaited games ever.
Ever. Literally
Everybody hold
ever.
on. Everybody hold on. Psycho?
It's
Psycho?
him. It's him because he stepped away. He put his headset down.
Okay, that explains it. Okay,
You know,
and
it's-
Aaron, and I hate to interrupt, guys. Aaron, our thoughts from all of us are with you and your family. His dad is in a hospital, guys. So
Oh, no.
thoughts and condolences
Oh,
with you, man.
man. That sucks.
'Cause
But,
we're
you
kind of
know-
experiencing the
But
same.
yeah, that doesn't bring sense to me, or make sense to me. But at the same
Well-
time, there are a lot of sensitive little bitches that think they need to be treated special because they are not.
Well, it was
Shit.
like, ever since I found out about this, I have been going around to different communities and asking. I'm like, please help me understand. Why is this bad? I have caught a lot of heat because I am trying to find out information to help support even further. Am I in
That
the wrong
pisses
for
me off
this?
as well. I understand both sides as someone part of that community. It does get exhausting having to educate everyone about my sexuality, about my relationship. So I do understand that to a certain extent.
Mhm.
But at the same
Like-
time, this isn't something that you can Google. Like, my sexuality
Well-
and my relationship is something that you can Google.
Well, it's not like I don't care who you love, how you love, what you love. I just want to know why this is offensive, so this way I know how not to be offensive. If that makes sense.
I
Exactly,
mean, in the
'cause I'm a
same
I want to
way,
be more supportive. I want to
recently-
truly support that community and not feel like
recently I read an article of people getting pissed off because in Animal Crossing they have some kinky curly hairstyles and they're saying that white people can't use those hairstyles on their character.
Yeah, I heard
Um,
something about that.
What?
Yeah, it's
What?
I have a sister-in-law who pretty much has kinky curly hair. Like she had to, when she was little, get her hair done by a black mom.
Yeah. So that also irritates me. Obviously I'm not a person of color, so I can't speak for people of color, but kinky curly hair isn't a specifically African American, African people of color hair texture. It's less
No,
common
it
than
isn't.
white people,
My wife
but
has
it
that kind of
happens.
hair.
My best friend, she has curly hair. It's not as curly as what is stereotyped as African hair, but she still has curly hair.
I think it's all the stereotypical bullshit. It's when that stuff started showing up that everything really started taking a shit.
Which it didn't start showing up until social media.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
It's
it's
like-
the same thing with certain braided hairstyles being considered racist for white people to have, even though there's signs and cultures from back when of them having those braided hairstyles, like the Vikings and their braids.
So according to my sister, Kaya, as we were talking about earlier, is part of the community, says it's because they're labeling it.
No,
I
it's
can
not labeled.
I can see it both ways now that I've had some time to process. I can also see the transgender community being upset about it because it's being used to make money, basically. Someone is making money off of the fact that they're transgender, more or less.
Welcome to
See,
90% of corporate America.
Which
Here's the
is
thing.
why it doesn't really bother me, but I could see it potentially bothering someone else.
CD Projekt Red has a developer that is part of that community. The reason this was added to the game
Is
was to
because
help
of that.
support.
Yeah.
If you ask
then-
me,
And being literally one of the biggest games awaited of all time, they're gonna make so much money off of it
I think
that they're gonna help.
yeah.
And this wasn't
I
added
think the
until
main
2
reason-
years ago.
So I think the main reason that the community is a little bit sensitive right now is because everything that's been going on in the last 4 years of our president,
Yeah.
the election. There's a lot of even more homophobia and racism going around now than there has in how many fucking years.
now, I want to say, I don't want to offend anyone when I say this, but to me, it sounds like somebody just wants something to complain about. That's
Yeah,
all
no,
it
it's
sounds like.
it's
You're not
straight up.
wrong.
For the
Yeah.
most part, it just sounds like people are looking for some clout.
And
But,
it would
you know,
appear- real quick, Nomatar, it would appear your brother is now watching live.
Hey, there he is.
If we want to lighten the mood a little bit, I've got a little bit of wholesome information.
Oh,
My dad saw my buzzed hair for the first time today.
Oh,
Did
how
he
did
like
that
it?
go?
He loves it.
Awesome.
My dad is 63 years old, and
Hell
he
yeah.
loves the fact that I buzzed my hair. And he's actually pissed off at me because I didn't send him a photo of it when it was even shorter.
oh. Well,
now you're in
that-
trouble. Good job.
that also brings news on my end as well. With Aaron, I completely feel you with your dad being in the hospital and everything. My dad's been in the hospital for 2 weeks as of today. As all of you know, he's been struggling to talk and doesn't really know of his surroundings today. They have him tethered to a chair at this point because they want to keep him sitting upright instead of just constantly laying in a bed. But today he spoke for the first time in almost a week,
Hell yeah.
and he said home, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know
Hell
what?
yeah,
That's progress.
It is.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah,
That's
no, my dad's
goodness.
mad at me because I never send him photos when I do cool stuff.
Uh,
He's like, why don't you send me photos when you do fun things?
Does he say it just like that?
Yes. My father is the most adorable, sweet little old man.
Yeah,
You guys would love him.
Nomatar, your brother said, "Stop moving furniture when you're in a podcast." Or
Shut up,
opening
Colin. Do what I
chips.
want.
But
Uh,
it's,
do what I want.
it's just crazy
I gotta clean
because
my van, man.
I've been trying to find out information the last few days. And my little sister is a part of this community. And being told that because I don't know, that I don't support that community, bro, it hurt.
Yeah, that is not the entire community. Do not let the assholes in the community, the entitled assholes, don't let them ruin it for you. It's just like anything else. I hate how sensitive things are with this community because for especially transgender people, they feel like they have to constantly put on a mask and constantly be like the perfect person out in public because if
Yeah.
you have one bad encounter with a transgender person, then everyone's going to think that's how all of them are. It's the same thing with people of color. You have
Yeah.
one black
It's the same thing
person.
with every stereotypical person, like
Yeah.
hillbillies,
Yeah.
rednecks,
Punks.
punks.
It's just
Metalheads.
right now,
Yeah.
Loves prison
especially the
laws.
transgender people, they're a hot ticket in the media. They have been for the last several years.
Yeah.
It's kind of like all eyes are on them.
Well, I think they just need to let it ride out. Because come this time next year, everything's going to be a whole another story. They're going to have something else to bitch about because guess what? That's how America works. Somebody finds something to bitch about for an entire year. 6 months in, it dies out. Then we have something else to bitch about. That's just how it's worked the past 4
And
years.
well, luckily we can all agree on that this year the main thing to bitch about was this year,
Well,
Yeah.
that and
Agreed.
WAP.
2020.
That and
We can
WAP.
all agree on it. Hey, WAP is
So-
that song slaps ass.
At midnight, we're all gonna yell Jumanji, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
that's
I
fun,
ain't
right?
yelling New Year's.
I don't know if I'm gonna be sober enough to yell Jumanji.
Oh,
I don't
Lord.
even know if I'm gonna be sober enough to even talk.
You're
What's
just gonna
going
hear
on
a room
here?
full of y'all.
Well, it looks like the rednecks found his way back. Hi, Psycho.
Howdy.
Okay, I can unmute him
I ate some
now.
pizza. Oh, can you hear my mic?
Yes,
Oh,
it was
yes.
echoing like
Yeah.
no tomorrow.
Oh, I had it muted. Sorry, that's my fault.
Ooh.
I forgot to deafen before I left.
Damn it,
But
boy.
yeah, I'm not gonna make excuses for the community because that's bullshit that they're being like this, in my opinion. Because the way I see it, it is bringing awareness and it's trying to normalize it.
So what
Yeah.
Kaya said while I was in there, she said that it was like you're placing labels on people, which is what's causing their offense because they don't like being labeled or something. I don't know.
I mean, I can
What I thought it
understand
could
that
be is
because-
like
Differ on
something
that
such
one.
as like
Hold on.
cultural appropriation is maybe why they could think it's offensive
Hold
in
the
that
hell
sense.
on.
But
You want to say, and this, nobody get mad, but just bear with me here. We're labeling it. Who came up with the names for these? Now, I'm not trying to make anybody mad, but who decided on the name transgender, lesbian, homosexual? Who decided on these names?
I think it
And-
was scientifically chosen.
And
Well,
reminds us every
and
day about it, though.
I can also, so like, is it specifically labeled like transgender, insert gender?
No.
No,
It's
okay.
literally you pick a male or female character and you get to customize it all the way down to the freaking penis and vagina size.
Yeah, I saw memes about that. That's weird.
It's
Yep.
kind of cool.
He just wanted it to be super flexible.
To me, if you ask me,
See,
the fact
to
that
m-
they're getting upset about, well, they're labeling it. No, we're not labeling something. We are taking what's already out there and putting it here.
The
Okay,
problem
so
is, CD Projekt Red didn't come out and say, "Hey, you could be transgender." No, people found out that you can mix the genders, and they're upset about it. Like what?
okay,
That-
that's what I was gonna ask about.
So they
See-
didn't actually put a label. People are saying
No.
this.
Is,
Yeah.
I feel like, okay, so you know how during the Black Lives Matter movement, especially here in Tulsa, there were actual Black Lives Matters protesters that were peaceful protesters,
Mhm.
and then there were people that were faking it specifically to be out there to cause riots, to cause
Mhm.
drama, to make them look bad. I'm almost wondering if it's a similar situation. Not everyone.
You know, when Dr. Lupo was talking about this the other day, he's like, I'm starting to wonder if it's even that community, or if it's people that are trying to fight for that community, and the community just doesn't want it.
I'm
Oh,
You
so
understand
kind of
what I'm
like
saying there?
Yeah,
the,
because a
in
lot
a way,
of the,
like the
Is it
like
possible?
TikTok kids that would
like
get
the
The
Black
the
Lives
knights in
Matter.
shining armor
Yeah,
type
yeah.
people.
I have a question.
Because like as someone with gender dysphoria that has questioned their gender, that sounds fucking fantastic to me, to being able to customize it to the T if it has tits and a penis, or a vagina and is completely flat chested like a man. I feel like that would be a great staple for those that are transgender and somewhere in between, you know, the theys and the thems, to
Yeah.
help fight their gender dysphoria, being able to see it.
Why'd you have to call me out like that?
Being able to play with Keanu
Huh?
Reeves that way, you know? I mean, come on.
Yeah, bro.
Well, because like there's a TikToker that I follow. I'm not going to name the name, even though they are pretty up there. They are a transgender mask, meaning they've had top surgery, they've completely removed their tits, but they have no intention of getting bottom surgery. They're fine with keeping their vagina.
Cool.
They, for the most,
That's awesome.
they're, and for the most part, they're more like a femboy, almost.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
So like being able to express yourself in that way, because gender isn't a black and white thing. There's a lot of shades of gray in between.
Nomatar, your brother.
And it's one of those things, you know, when I was trying to find out all this information,
Hang on. What?
it was like, damn, should I just stayed out of it and done nothing?
No,
but to me,
you
doing
are
nothing, I'm not supporting them at the same. You know, it's like
you are, in my personal opinion, and I'm going to keep saying that because obviously it varies from person to person. I think you haven't done anything wrong. I'm actually proud of you for trying to educate yourself. That's all I personally
Knowledge
ask for. Is
knowledge is power.
educate yourself.
Knowledge is power.
Guys,
Hold on. Tyler, you said you had a question?
I forgot what it was. If I think of it,
oh,
I'll
I think I know what it is. It's the same question he keeps throwing in Discord.
No.
Well, while you're thinking of that, Nomatar, your brother said it's Logan Paul. That's the TikToker she's talking about.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
Oh.
You really?
God
you think I would
damn.
follow that human piece of garbage?
Oh, what
Oh,
dude.
you see what you've done?
dude, 2021 Bubblegum Witch versus Logan
Paul.
Paul.
Let's
Madison
go.
Square
Now
Garden.
that's
Fight
what I want to
me,
see.
bitch.
She's just
She's
gonna
gonna pull
a
out.
gun and
She's gonna
shoot
pull
him
out a
in the
taser
head.
and just tase the
Dude,
shit out
no.
of him.
Fucking Cat's gonna reach in her bag of fucking goodies and pulls a Moby out and just whop him in the face.
Right
Okay,
across.
I don't
Okay,
know what a
bro.
movie is, and I really don't want to.
Oh.
Oh.
No, then I guess I blocked it out of my memory.
It's,
Trauma.
it's a
What was
3-foot
it? A
dildo.
fort?
Oh God. I mean, yeah, I guess that works.
It probably weighs as much as you do, Cat.
Dude, someone breaks into your house. It's a robber. And
That's
you come
small.
running down the hallway with the Moby in your hands,
Oh, God.
full force,
I
ready
would
to hit them with
run
this.
screaming.
Dude, they are turning and running the other way as fast as they humanly can.
Yeah.
Like, I will straight up pull up with a strap on and whip it out and be like, "Let's measure, bitch."
That's how I answer my door to Jehovah Witness people.
Dude, okay, speaking of Jehovah Witness, on Black Friday, we got Jehovah Witness through the mail at work.
Through the
nice.
mail.
They're getting creative.
Wow.
Oh, I had someone come in today into my store, and I walked up front, and I was putting my mask on. You know, I was being polite. I hate wearing them, but whatever. So I put my mask on, I walk up front. She doesn't have a mask on, no big deal, whatever. I got my mask on. And she looks at me and she says, "I don't have to worry about getting COVID because I don't have Wi-Fi in my house."
Huh?
Hold on. Are you serious?
Oh,
I had to keep a straight face,
Well, you
and I
got a
had to
mask
say,
on.
and I just had to agree.
Dude, this is just like the freaking people thinking they're getting sick because of 5G waves.
Is she a flat earther?
It's okay.
I-
And
when
then
I
she
was on,
proceeded to tell me that electromagnetic fields hurt her bones.
speaking
Oh,
of
God.
that,
That's
I was
actually
on
kinda true.
TikTok the other day, and someone pronounced microwave microwave wabe.
Wabe?
Microwave wabe. Ugh, I can't even say it. It's so
I love
wrong.
microwaves.
That's beautiful. That's fantastic.
That is pretty nice.
It was a British
By the way,
person.
are we not going to talk about the fact that there's
The
a new
British
verb
ruin
called
everything.
getting Jehovah Witnessed?
Yeah.
Jehovah Witness.
I got Jehovah'd. I got Jehovah today.
All hail the Queen Spider. Oh,
Like-
wait, no, that's Catholicism. My bad.
Yeah. All right.
Did you know how hard it was to look at this woman straight in the face and just accept what she just said?
It's okay.
Well,
have
My
nerves of
aunt and
steel.
uncle may not be able to get back into the country.
What?
Oh,
They decided for their anniversary to go on a trip to Mexico.
no.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be a while before they could come back.
Well, they might as well become honorary
Mhm.
citizens then.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pop's not happy about it. My dad is not happy about it because it's one of his younger brothers.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Like, I
Now
knew
that
a
I've-
couple people that did that, and like, why leave the country during all this?
Because they don't believe in it.
Oh no.
On my dad's side of the family, as far as I know, the only ones that are taking this seriously are me, my brother, and my father.
Crazy.
Jeez.
That's it. I'm sure my cousins are because they're young and intelligent.
Alrighty, now that I've gotten that off my chest, let's talk about some other stuff.
I'll put something else on your chest.
Oh, you
Um,
better.
I
Anybody
really hope
order
it's
a hard
steamy. I
Carl?
really hope it's steamy.
Oh, it needs to be creamy and steamy.
Oh, creamy and
Yes.
steamy. Yes,
Mm.
sir.
Why is there corn in it?
Notice how your brother said bring back Vine.
Do what?
What? Huh? What?
What?
You can't
What?
just
No,
yell at your
no.
mic and expect it to work.
Well, if y'all shut the hell up for a second,
What do you
I'm
mean?
trying to tell you.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Ian's
Wait, huh?
brother said bring back Vine.
I miss
Oh
Vine.
God.
Vine was good, man.
I miss Vine.
It
That's
wouldn't be
what
the
I don't
same.
think Vine
is.
ever did anybody wrong. Vine was
It,
just good.
it wouldn't be the
It's-
same.
Vine is like MySpace, you know. We just left
Oh
Tom.
no.
MySpace
They really
is still
do.
around though.
It is. I can still log into mine.
Does
Same.
Tom still have the same picture?
Yep.
Thinking about updating it.
We all did Tom dirty,
We did.
did.
I miss Tom.
right?
What?
It was before y'all's time.
We left him for an alien head looking dude.
Y'all are
The
under the
youngest.
age of 25, so
Like, okay, I know what MySpace is. I never had one. I wasn't allowed to.
MySpace
I mean,
was
same.
the shit.
Technically, I'm not supposed to have a Facebook. I created my Facebook when I was in, I think, 6th grade. 6th or 7th grade. My parents didn't find out about my Facebook until I was an adult.
damn, nice.
Good shit.
Mine was found
And
out
then my
about,
dad
like, a
created one
matter of
specifically just
a
to
few
see what I
months.
post.
We had very different childhoods.
My mom was raised Baptist. What do you expect?
My mom was
My mom
the
was
hell.
strict.
My
I-
mom was raised Baptist. I think my dad was raised Methodist.
I stepped away, Callie, for one. For two, Vine was better than MySpace. For three, I can't say anything about my mom. And for four, Nomatar, your brother said let's talk about how the COVID vaccine comes out right at the end of the year. Coincidence?
Technically, there's still not even a vaccine.
No, it's
Not
out.
not a good one.
It's out and it's working.
Is there a good working one? Because last thing I saw was people were getting like.
The first lady in the UK that was 90 years old, cured of it. It's gone.
And Nomatar, your brother said your mom used to not let you guys watch Harry Potter because witchcraft.
You know what? Surprisingly enough, I was allowed to watch Harry Potter.
Yeah, dude.
We even would watch it on movie days in
Yeah,
Catholic
dude.
school.
No joke, mom.
Granted,
wasn't.
they would find ways to bring
Yeah, Mom
religion
straight up used to
into
know.
it, just like they did with the Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Nomatar, what were you saying?
He's gone.
Hold on. He's probably lost in a storm somewhere.
What the hell's going on here?
Wait, hold
He's
on.
back.
Before he goes any further, what's the weather like outside?
It's raining sideways.
Dude, it's.
Raining sideways.
Oh, hang on. Y'all gonna make me fucking do this. Hang on.
Yeah?
Wait,
You're the
how's the weather
weatherman.
down there, we should say?
Oh. Oh.
Beanhole, how's the weather up there?
Oh, we lost him. Oh, now he's back.
It took too much internet.
He's like, the grass is tickling the inside of my nose.
Okay. Nomatar, first off,
What?
how's the weather outside?
It's not loading. It was like 77 degrees outside. It was nice.
Yeah, I wore a tank top and shorts outside today. This is bullshit. It is December.
It felt so good outside today. I can't
Yes,
lie.
it did. Secondly, Nomatar, what were you saying about your mom?
Oh, mama.
No, like yeah, she straight up wouldn't let us watch Harry Potter.
Wow. That's
Come on.
stupid.
Discord. Jesus. There we go.
Anyways, yeah, Callie said they've already started the vaccine. So yeah, it's kind of coincidental. Everything breaks out and then we have a vaccine.
Well, I mean, it
It was
takes
pushed
time to
pretty
develop.
hard.
Yeah, it could have just been
Technically-
coincidence. It could have literally just been
technically-
coincidence.
It takes
Te-
time to develop
but
something and test it.
Technically, a vaccine for a virus takes 10 years, 8 to 10 years.
So
And
how did
they
all of a
pushed
sudden-
it hard. Like every scientific community in the world was working on this bitch.
Why weren't they working on it for the other viruses that we had, like the swine flu and things of that nature?
I think they were.
Because we're retarded.
Anyways, what were we talking about? I'm sorry, I had to step away and do some stuff.
I was just saying that now that I've finally gotten that off my chest, let's talk about something else.
Okay, apparently Nomatar and his brother couldn't watch SpongeBob for a while either because of the episode where they're saying bad words, but it's just dolphin noises.
Hey,
Apparently,
that,
dolphin
that
noises
is the
are
premiere
offensive.
episode, and that was supposed to be on Adult Swim.
Still my favorite episode.
This
Yes.
is the best episode.
And if
Between
you
that and
slow
the
down
Martian
and
Man.
follow their lips, they are actually cussing.
Yeah, did you also know that SpongeBob is
fantastic.
identical to a tampon?
I hate you.
I mean, there's more than just tampons. There's actual sponges that can be put up there.
Well, I'm saying he's super absorbent. He lives in
Well-
Bikini Bottom, and he works under Mr. Krabs.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you know how porn stars do it while they're on their cycle?
We're gonna.
They put a sponge up there.
Oh God. Okay.
You're welcome. Ruin that for you.
Yep. Callie said, "Let's talk about Psycho's driving experience today. Apparently, he took the highway all by himself."
Oh,
He's all growed it up.
It was over exaggerated how hard it would be.
that's
Try,
what she said.
try rush hour.
I was 5 p.m. traffic.
Who left?
Nomatar.
No. Bye.
Oh, there
Have a
he
good
is.
time.
Excuse me. Is he back for good, or is he gonna disappear on us again?
Dude, call me crazy,
Yes.
but you said that, and it reminded me. Did anybody watch Robot
I
Chicken?
swear to God, AT&T, I will
Yeah.
find you.
Does
No,
anybody
hold on.
remember the little guy at the end where he was like a little Mexican guy, and he'd be like,
Yeah,
"Bye, have a good time."
You're my closest contact,
That's-
Caleb.
Shut
That's
up.
what.
Shut
That's
up.
why I did that.
Ian, we'll talk about it later.
Two rivalries
It's just a
going
cell
at
service,
it.
and like it's
I
where
have
my house
coworkers.
is.
I have coworkers. We'll stop.
AT&T.
Interesting.
Cox
For you.
Communications. To the death.
I know a nice field will do swords.
My money's on Cox.
Goodness.
I don't know. AT&T has a little bit of a height difference.
Yeah, but it's the small ones you got to worry about.
At least we can hold on to our assets.
Discord?
I'm
No,
sorry, I'll leave
no, for real. Discord, everybody.
it. Okay.
What?
Interesting.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Which
I'll shut up
one?
then.
There's too many. Oh. Maybe.
Really? You can't
Shut up now.
decide?
And apparently, so Psycho was apparently in all of this driving an Infinity G35.
Ah, you got it back up and running.
Yeah, I bought a new battery and a quart of oil yesterday, so we changed the oil in it and put in a new battery, so it's good now.
Here?
Hell yeah, brother.
So now you guys know why I said, look, we're going to stop that conversation, right?
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah, no, I'll shut up. I'll quit the.
we can discuss later.
But I want to see the Battle of the Interwebs. The Battle of the Wi-Fi.
All right, Ian. We got to get
I was
glow
more
in the
of
dark
just
condoms.
talking Caleb versus Ian. My money's on Ian.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I
I
don't
got that
like
low center of gravity.
I'll just kick you in the face and knock you to the ground.
Dude, but he'll tear up your shins, dude. You know how bad it hurts to have your shins kicked?
Yes. I played soccer, okay?
Dude, I got a straight shot to your dick.
You are at cocksucking
Kinky.
height.
He
With
can
his
headbutt
mouth.
your balls off.
Ow.
Oh,
Use
here we
him like
go.
a
Hold on.
speed bag.
Well, I mean, like,
Have a great time.
if I'm coming across a 6'5" man versus a 5 foot or shorter woman in a dark alleyway, I'll take the man.
I mean, you
Wait.
just gotta pick him up and hold him in the air. Ian will just be standing there the whole time. All you hear is this.
I was just saying, when's my turn for a ride? You're picking people up.
I want to piggyback ride.
No, it'll look like this.
No, Matar, your brother said you would take the man too if you know what he means.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Giggity.
This is what Caleb's and Ian's fight would look like.
Yep, that's exactly how it would look. Just like, stop.
Just wait till he tuckers out. Put him to bed.
Just like, all right, stop. You're gonna wear yourself out. Stop.
See, I warned you. You wore yourself
Aw,
out.
little guy's all tuckered out.
He's all tuckered
I'm just
out.
saying, y'all are gonna get destroyed one of these days by a tiny woman.
Oh,
It's gonna be
probably.
Oh,
hilarious.
absolutely guaranteed.
Probably.
I'm gonna be quiet.
We're gonna come back to this
3
conversation,
different
and
styles
you're
of
gonna
kung
be
fu.
like, "Kat, you were right. That was a mistake."
Anyways,
Be like a MMA fighter. You can get your ass whooped.
because I could just see her over there.
That's safe.
Oh, okay, good. I love you.
Love you.
I'm in danger from Jimmy's mouth.
Shut up! I will fucking leave and not come back.
Don't you dare! Don't do it.
You gotta come back.
Don't you do it.
We'll just kick Caleb
I'll be
out.
like, Dad, I'll leave for milk and not come back.
I already picked up milk, Dad. Try again.
Going
Oh,
out,
we
show
need
you.
more apparently.
I'll show you my receipt.
going out for that pack of smokes that never came back.
Mm-hmm.
That store must be far away.
Yeah, I know. Like 20 years far away.
Man.
He's traveling to an. You guys don't know. He's actually going to another planet to get this stuff.
Oh, okay. He's getting the good shit then.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So since we've gone on a whole array of fuck. Okay. Excuse me.
The hell was that? What is happening?
What?
I'm aroused now. What is this?
Excuse
Penis shoots off.
me. It's the penis equivalent of a queef.
That sounds
Oh.
dangerous.
I'm pretty sure that's a disease.
You might want to get that looked at, buddy.
He's like, watch me blow up this balloon.
He uses his dick. Oh, oh no.
Oh,
Why does
no,
it
no.
look like that?
Why is it green?
What's
Buddy,
that smell?
Worse. It would be even worse if he let go of it after he tied it and it started floating away.
how's that Facebook article you're looking at?
I'm actually looking at controversial topics.
Oh.
All right.
Oh,
Yes.
This
my.
is
yeah.
one hell of a way to end this
Oh,
season. I like it.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're trying to
These
make me
people just hate
angry?
us.
Go balls out.
Always.
All I gotta say is, ha yeah.
Ooh, no, this isn't controversial. I am just really curious to know everyone's opinion on this
Oh.
because for
Oh,
some
Lord.
reason it popped up, and now I'm
Oh.
really curious.
Mhm.
Okay.
Can vampires get AIDS?
No.
I'm gonna say no.
Yes,
Yeah, no,
but they're
they heal,
immortal.
so no.
You know why?
They're basically Deadpool, so.
No, hold on. You know why?
Hmm.
It's the same reason they can't get an erection.
No
They have
blood.
no beating heart, no blood.
That's true.
Well, fictionally true.
I'm just saying. It's in fiction, since they have their heart is no longer beating, they have no longer blood flowing through their body. For one, they can't get an erection. For two, they're not even gonna get the option to come into contact. Plus, they can, in fictional lore, vampires can smell if somebody has a disease, if they're drunk, anything like that. And they
Not
will
according
touch
to
'em.
Twilight.
Those are not vampires. Those are fucking fairies.
Fuck Twilight.
Can't stand
What's he
that shit.
shiny?
He's a fucking fairy.
Dude, Adventure Time was a better love story than Twilight.
Yes.
You're a goddamn
Yeah.
crystal ball in that movie.
I have questions about Castlevania, though.
Hold that thought
Oh.
real quick. Apparently, Nomatar, your brother, said, "Damn, being a vampire sounds badass. No erection? Sign me the fuck up."
You mean to tell me I won't get morning wood every morning?
He
You mean
suddenly
no
turns
more
in-
boners?
Done.
He suddenly turns into the smartest man in the universe. He's
Yeah.
like Rick levels of smart.
Oh god.
Ooh.
So, what
And-
is your question on Castlevania, Kat?
Well, I mean, just in Castlevania, like, Dracula and the human that he marries, they have a kid together.
Yeah, they had
Alucard.
Alucard, but he
Yeah.
used magic.
Oh, I'm just stupid. Gotcha.
And Kelly, to answer your question, Edward was not a vampire. He was a fucking fairy. That's how he got Bella pregnant.
Dude,
And
he was not a fairy. He was the tinsel that you wrap around your Christmas tree during this time, okay?
okay, yeah.
I mean,
I-
yeah, he
shine
had the
bright like a
personality
diamond.
of it.
And Eric said maybe the dad went and got the butter. Oh, why,
Oh.
why did I, no, no, why did I say it?
Did he
I
get the
really didn't
lotion
think
too?
About it.
Walked right into
I
that
did.
one.
I did.
Yep.
Where
Yep.
is Thrash when we need him?
Oh no. Speaking of which, where is he?
Okay, so got another one.
Okay.
I guess these really aren't controversial.
More,
Controversial.
Yeah, that's the word.
Words are hard.
The magic conch.
Oh hell, the magic god.
Country crock.
Oh my god.
Shit.
That
Okay.
was a lot of sounds.
It
That
was.
was.
Oh yeah.
Kobe, I'm not sure if you've read this book before. Has anyone read the book George Orwell's 1984?
No,
I
it's
have
not.
not.
Nope.
Really?
I
I've
have
heard what
not.
it's about though.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
I have.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, I'm glad you have Silver. Because I know you'll have a lot to say on this then. I have a copy of it to whomever wants to borrow it and read it. It is a very good read. It's one of the best books in literature, in my opinion.
I need to read it first.
I agree as well.
Yes. George Orwell is a phenomenal author. Or was.
Rip.
He wrote, the way he wrote was just incredible.
You mean
But
Orville
his book-
Redenbacher?
I mean, that's the one where he's basically predicting the future, isn't he?
Yeah, and
It's like, and a lot of the
that's-
things are actually happening.
Yeah.
that's the topic. This
Yeah.
book 1984 is slowly coming to life.
Mhm.
Now the backstory I will even pull.
So
Oh.
what you're saying is in the book he talks about a Cheeto becoming president.
No, hold on.
like Cheetos.
He explains on how society is about to collapse.
Oh well. It's
Here,
been
I will.
collapsing
And
for
I will
decades.
it's
actually.
almost spot the fuck on too.
Uh-oh, she's about to get cereal up in here.
I will actually read the
Synopsis.
yes, if I can find it.
I can find
Snap lettuce.
Sinopopus.
Cinnapopo.
Cinnamon-apple.
Poo.
Oh, blah, 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 blah.
Seppuku.
I love seppuku.
it. I've got it right here.
It's
Okay,
like we
uh,
never had our afternoon seppuku.
I forgot.
Oh.
Damn.
Go ahead and read the synopsis on it.
So this is pretty much this is Wikipedia. So it says
Gross.
1984, written by George Orwell. The story takes place in an imagined future, the year 1984, when much of the world has fallen victim to perpetual war, omnipresent government surveillance, historical negotiationism, and propaganda. Great Britain, known as Airstrip 1, has become a province of totalitarian
Totalitarian.
superstate named Oceania that is ruled by the party who employed the thought police to persecute
Individualism.
No, it's individuality and independent thinking. I cannot English.
So
Big
Go
Brother,
ahead.
the leader,
Individualism for short.
Big Brother, the leader of the party, enjoys an intense cult of personality, despite the fact that he may not even exist. The protagonist, Winston Smith, is a diligent and skillful rank and file worker, an outer party member who secretly hates the party and dreams of rebellion. He enters into a forbidden relationship with a colleague, Julia, and starts to remember what life was like before the party came to power.
So it's basically just like anyone with differing opinions is shut down, and
yeah,
And what's bad
which is exactly what's happening.
This book, almost everything that is happening today was written in that book.
one of the main things that I wish the synopsis would have mentioned was that Winston Smith, the main character of this book, is his work title. He's a firefighter. He's a fireman.
Yep.
But the thing is if somebody calls in to report a crime, which crimes in this book is a person having literature in their house.
So it's like the Nazis burning books.
Exactly.
In a way, yeah.
So they
Fancies.
call Winston, and he comes to their place of residency and literally burns every piece of literature down. He burns the entire house down to get rid of any evidence of books, any knowledge, any of that.
Mhm.
And crazy to think that living in 2020 now, how much we can relate to a fictional book.
When was that wrote?
Fucking
Hold on.
God.
I was actually gonna grab it.
It was
'Cause
written.
I know it was a long time ago.
in. Hold on. Where is it?
1948.
It
Yeah,
was
so-
published in
so it's-
1949.
Just
Yeah.
after World War II. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's pretty
I
crazy
know,
because some of
but-
the circumstances that happen in the book is also coming to fruition.
And he actually wrote it in Scotland, on the Scottish island Jura, from 1947 to 48.
I know what I'm getting y'all for Christmas now.
It's a
Oh,
damn
boy.
good book.
It really is.
The descriptive literature that is in there is insane.
Super Dude, the one that always chimes in Fortnite every once in a while. He's the one that actually introduced me to George Orwell.
Oh,
Grandpa
nice.
might have a copy of it.
I highly
shocked if he didn't.
recommend it. I highly recommend you reading it, Psycho.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if his grandpa didn't have it.
If not, they are so easy to come by. You can find them in literally any bookstore.
How the hell did I manage to get?
So, what was the controversy on?
Oh, it was just Orwell's novel 1984 is becoming a quick reality. Discuss and explain with examples.
Yeah,
that w-
unfortunately, without people reading it, it's a little hard.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that. Season 2, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, hopefully by then
Definitely.
everyone has read it because, like I said, I don't normally like recommend books to people because I know not everyone's one of those people that can sit down with a book and read. But that's
Speaking
one
of-
book I always recommend.
I have the worst form of ADD, and I can read that book. It's good.
Like what's the other one I'm thinking of?
Well, you can-
Fahrenheit 451.
the Christian book.
Yes,
Good book.
it's a very good book.
Speaking of which, who in here has received a copy of my book?
Hi.
Crystal has it, and she has written notes. She has printed it out, and she will get it back to you as soon as she can.
I'm a terrible friend. I'm sorry.
I'm just trying to find out because I'm actually going to be publishing it, but before I publish it, I need to know what people's thoughts are on it first, so I can make edits as
She's
needed.
got some notes written on it, so
Cool.
I will remind her.
I got about halfway through, and then I started messing with all this other junk.
Okay. Silver, just have her message me. It'll work easier
For
that way.
sure.
You know, there's one person I've been waiting on to finish it. But,
I know. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I get caught up with so much stuff. But on a plus side, I'm caught up on The Boys, y'all.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
And Aaron, I've
Pissed
been
me
working on a
off.
book for 5 years. I've finally finished it, but I'm working on getting it redone, and eventually I'll have it published. And once it's done, I will publicly announce where people can get the book, because I'm probably going to go through Amazon to publish it. Anyways, what's another topic? Anyone?
Hang on.
Let me hop on the old Google.
Bueller.
No.
Bueller. Wasn't licensed. I played the elevator
So-
theme song.
Hold on, you impatient fuck.
Kind of going back to the topic I was talking about earlier. You know, it's starting to feel like our free speech is taken away.
What free speech? We haven't had free speech in years. It's been gone. You say something they don't agree with.
I beg to differ on that. Look at the
I do
news. They
too.
can lie and keep their job.
It's because they're
Not-
paid to.
Not only that, look at what we're doing right now.
Exactly.
Like, I'm shocked, and I will
Like,
say this.
when
Because we don't have
Go
a
ahead.
bigger audience, that's why we've gotten away with a lot.
No, no, trust me. Facebook monetizes every video that comes through.
Well, yes,
It's
but
insane.
once we reach a certain level, then they have
Eh.
advertisers start looking through all of our stuff and say, okay, we can do this or not this.
Trust me,
'Cause
I've
I've
seen
looked-
worse.
I
A lot
mean,
worse.
yeah, but now they're getting more sensitive about things, obviously, because of
But-
Twitch and everything.
But no, I mean like the freedom of you literally have to watch what you say, or otherwise you could be canceled type of free speech being
Well,
taken away.
that's-
Cancel culture.
To a certain extent, I understand it though, because it's the freedom of speech, not the freedom of speech without consequence.
That is true.
You know, like you
But-
can't go out saying hate speech and not deal with consequences.
Obviously.
But of course,
I understand it's gotten a little extreme, but
I'm talking. They expect us to watch everything that we say and all that, but the news can go out there report on literally a dog turd in the fucking grass saying it's about to cause World War III.
And people will buy it.
People will buy it and they don't get consequenced for it.
Because bad news sells.
It's good. I'm pissed.
And while you have this bad news selling on everything, you got the tiny little print down at the bottom. And it's saying, oh, our president signed this bill and it'll take in effect in this day and all of that. Just things going right under our nose, but we're worried about the smaller picture, not the bigger picture.
I mean, to quote a line, for instance, we've all seen The Dark Knight, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember the scene where he's sitting there talking to Harvey Dent, the Joker? He's like, if I announce that I'm going to kill all these people, no one bats an eye. But if I say I'm going to kill one little old person, everybody loses their minds.
Yep.
Think about that. Like, in today's society, if
That
you say
is-
you're going to do all this stuff, nobody cares. But you say you're going to do one insignificant thing, and oh god, hell breaks loose. I actually made a joke today at work. On break, outside.
Shame on you.
How dare you?
My trainer looked at me and said, "We know you're joking, but you have to be cautious because if somebody heard that and didn't know, you'd be fired."
Shit.
Okay. So that's how sensitive everything has gotten. You can literally announce the biggest, blow up all these buildings. No one's gonna be able to
Okay.
do that.
Cool.
But you're gonna set fire to a park? Oh god, get all the police there now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fire squad, bomb squad, all of it would be there in a heartbeat.
It's gotten to that point in society that something major that really needs to be paid attention to is overlooked because, oh look, little kid got hit by a bicycle. Oh god. Now don't get me wrong, it's not cool. Kid got hit by a bike.
Sucks for the kid.
Yeah, it sucks
I've been hit by a bike. It don't feel good.
I've been hit
No,
by a
don't.
car, okay?
Same.
But that doesn't
I almost.
exclude the fact of this person's about to do something extremely drastic, but you care about this one little fact. Why?
Mhm.
Because you're distracting the mass. Why did we just get into conspiracy theories? What is going on here?
If we want to keep going, how much do each and every one of you hate cancel culture?
God. Please.
Is a duck's asshole watertight?
I mean.
it
dude.
depends on what it is.
Now,
Yeah.
hold on. Are you saying the cancel culture or the duck?
Wait, cancel culture. It
Okay.
depends on who and why.
It depends on what kind of duck it is, okay?
Yeah,
That
I'm
too.
with Pat on that one. Like,
Because-
Amber Heard should definitely be canceled.
Yes.
What should be canceled?
Amber Heard, Johnny Depp's ex-wife.
Oh, yeah.
She just
I am
needs to be
behind that.
shot.
I'm against cancel culture when it comes to a lot, and I was talking to my manager about this the other day. We were just having a discussion. When it comes to, like, say, I know the most about this on the beauty YouTuber side because I watch a lot of makeup videos because you guys know I love makeup.
Real quick,
Yes.
Silver, that was a joke, right?
What?
The person needs to be shot.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. This is going on YouTube and it's live on Facebook. All it takes
No,
is
I
one
hate
person.
her, but yeah.
All it takes is
True.
one person losing their mind, like I said, and we're done. Anyways, continue.
So, Jeffree Star has recently been going through cancel culture because of some really fucked up stuff he said, like 5 plus, probably 10 years ago. I don't know timelines. And
When he was still singing?
I am 100% for this man being canceled, but I am not 100% for him being canceled for shit he said back then. There are plenty of reasons nowadays to cancel him. Forget about the stuff from the past because who hasn't done dumb stuff as a kid?
Exactly.
I did a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm not
it comes
defending
to the
what he
point
said
where
back then because if I remember right, it was a lot of racist stuff. It was a lot of bad stuff.
yeah.
But someone shouldn't be held against have what they said 10 years ago held against them because they were stupid and immature.
Because
Now,
people
the fact that
change
he
over
still
time.
treats his fans and followers like absolute garbage, how he takes advantage of people,
That's
that should get him canceled.
It almost comes to the point where no common sense is being used.
Nope.
It's, I want him canceled. End of story.
Instant reactions.
It's like
Yeah.
with James Gunn, the comments he made 10 years ago, and now we're not getting
Mhm.
Guardians 3.
Yeah.
See, it's that even reflects like another big movie that actually portrays that not everyone is who they used to be. Who here's seen American History X?
Yep.
Nope.
It is a movie about a neo-Nazi who obviously did some Nazi stuff and went to jail for it, and over time realized the views on life he had
We're wrong.
were not worth it. They were wrong, and so when he got out, did everything he could to prevent his brother from going down that same path. Sadly, it ended with, well, I'm not going to say it because certain people need to watch it, but still, it's the fact of somebody may have done something 10 years ago. That doesn't mean they're that same person now.
Yeah.
I, for one, am somebody who did a lot of stupid stuff and had certain beliefs 5-10 years ago that now, no, that's not
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I look at myself and I go, oh, God.
And I mean,
Why?
Kat Von D is another prime example of that.
Because, I mean, to give you an idea, the only person in this group that knew me years ago, that's here right now.
You're a little douchebag and I wanted to punch you in the face.
Yep. But now look at us. We're friends.
Exactly.
People are not the same they were years ago. And people just don't care. They don't. They want to consider the fact of, oh, well, this is now.
Yeah.
They did this years ago, so what's to say they're not going to do it again? Because people
See,
change.
I am all for cancel culture if they're still being that person.
Exactly.
Like Jeffree Star and Kat Von D.
Exactly.
Wait, Kat
Can-
Von D?
Yes.
Can
Kat
I
Von
add-
D is no longer a part of her own makeup brand because
What?
of how
Now-
much she has fucked up.
What?
Hold on,
Go
hold
ahead.
on.
I'm sorry.
No, I actually don't know anything about that.
So Kat Von D, she has forced veganism upon her infant child and her cats. She is an anti-vaxxer. She had a history of naming her products
We should do
very
anti-vax
problematic
breakfast.
names. For example, I have this lipstick too. It is one of her liquid lipsticks. It's a red shade. The original name of it, and I have the original one, was it was like underage red.
Mhm.
She has lipstick shades named Lolita. She had one that was Celebitard, which is celebrity retard. She used to have a tendency to give her things offensive names, and the fact that she used to be engaged to Jesse James.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh no.
yeah.
Well, she doesn't have the best history with men.
It's true.
She dated I cannot remember his name, but it was Roy Orbison's son, Opie, I think.
Opie, yeah.
So, and Roy Orbison didn't have the best background himself, so I don't know if his kids followed in his
Now,
footsteps.
see, let me reiterate a little bit on that. Cancel culture should be a thing if it was passed and they don't act that way. Now, depending on what they did back in that time, and let's say they grew on success,
Because of it.
then they should be held accountable, even
Casey,
if they're a different person.
Who?
Casey Anthony.
Yes.
Please, yes.
Absolutely.
I know everyone remembers
Or what's that little girl that got famous for being on the Dr. Phil show?
Oh,
God.
Cash Me
Oh.
Outside.
Bad
How about
Barbie?
that? Yes.
Bad Barbie.
I think she needs to be canceled.
She's actually changed a lot. She's helped her mom out immensely.
she's
But
still stupid.
But
She is,
she
but-
shouldn't have become famous for
No,
acting
she
like a little
shouldn't.
brat.
No, she should not have. That was a stupid trend.
Same
What
with
was it?
Catch me
Whoa,
outside,
Vicky.
girl.
Huh?
Oh,
What did
yeah.
you say, Colby?
Same with that girl, Whoa Vicky.
I know who you're talking about.
I don't know who that one is.
She
The
is
girl who pretended to be black.
Oh,
Yep.
as white as I am, and she just her speech.
It literally sounds like she's been chewing on nails for a week
Yeah. Yeah.
when she talks.
Aaron,
Hate to
who's
be-
Hailstorm?
It's just like the trends that the mass follow, and then the cancel culture right behind it that's doing more harm than good. It's fucking insane.
Then you have you got the people that were making famous, then the cancel culture behind that, and then right behind cancel culture is all of these irate people because these people are getting canceled.
And it's like Logan Paul. He should have been done. Fucking just wiped off the fucking internet.
Oh
when
yeah.
he did that bullshit over in Japan.
oh yeah,
Fuck that.
yeah.
No. I used to watch his videos because it was like that funny, retarded, stupid shit. You know? And then his brother started acting
I've got
up
a
real
big
bad.
one.
It was just like, no.
I've got an even bigger one that needs to be canceled. Trisha Paytas.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Not familiar.
Someone remind me.
I remember when she used to do those videos with Shane Dawson all the time.
What's her name?
Trisha Paytas. The amount of shit that this woman has done, the amount of mental illnesses she has faked. At one point, she faked being transgender.
She's faked almost everything that you could possibly be, have. It's disgusting.
She still tries to claim herself as part of the LGBTQ plus bullshit. The acronym is so long at this point. I don't know what it
Yeah, I
is.
don't know how to say it.
Either
Part of the
way.
queer community.
Yeah.
She still tries to say she is part of the queer community, and at this point, we're like, sis, we don't want you. You cause so much drama. You make us look so bad. We don't
can
know
fuck
if
off,
you're.
Yeah.
At this point, you don't know what she comes out of her mouth is true, if anything, because of
It
how
doesn't
much
matter. It literally doesn't matter. You know why? Because she's sitting at a pretty around $4 million worth.
Yeah, and that's fucking stupid.
Oh, I know. Okay, I know who she is. Babe, I don't know if you looked her up just now. Trisha Paytas was in a lot of David Dobrik's.
No.
Yes,
Yeah.
her. Yeah.
Wait, she's doing what now?
She
Oh, Lord,
faked
if-
everything.
Oh no.
Anything that you could be, anything you could have, she faked it and mocked it.
That would explain why she hasn't been involved recently. I haven't watched his videos in a while, but after a while I noticed that she stopped appearing.
She is a piece of shit that still makes millions a year.
She made it off of a vlog. Because she was a part of a huge
It's-
vlog for so long that people wanted to see what she was doing, and that's just
I know.
stupid. It's ridiculous that people would go to
This
such
is her.
lengths.
Yeah.
For anyone that's confused.
Oh, hey. Oh, I could hear it.
Yeah,
Ugh.
that
Yeah.
that woman pisses me off.
It's
To
times
no
like
end.
these I wish it wasn't illegal to harpoon whales in the state of Oklahoma.
I hate
Okay, I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
That's
Because
my
it's people like her that make the community that I'm in look bad.
It's people like me that make people in the community I'm in look bad.
shut up.
Yeah,
Oh
you're
my
pretty
God.
ugly.
Sorry, I couldn't. I'm not. Cat,
You know
I'm
what?
not
Just
documenting.
just for that, you're sleeping on the couch.
Do I at least get my pillow?
No,
Oh, fuck you, dog. You sleep like a dog.
you don't
Boy, you
even.
get the couch
You don't get a. You don't get a blanket. You can cover up with your coat.
It just
You just
Like-
get under the couch.
No, that is a heavy coat and it's comfy. So.
Oh,
okay.
speaking of just kind of like the queer community, did you guys hear that Elliot Page has recently come out as transgender?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I seen that. What was that? Last week when it hit media?
Yes,
Time
and
coming.
I am so proud of the media because within less than 24 hours of them coming out, which they use they, them, or he, him pronouns, but within less than 24 hours, everything on the internet, all the news sites, Wikipedia, everything, they changed to the proper name and the proper pronouns. And that is
Well,
huge.
I think they did that because I loved his work. Now I gotta.
Okay,
Use-
so when
use
you're
my
talking
head.
about their previous work, you can use the dead name. Like, what's that one big movie they were in? I can't remember
X-Men.
it.
Juno.
Juno, yes. It is
See,
okay to talk about them as playing the female character. That's okay.
see, I mean, like back then when Juno first came out, which underrated movie, by the way.
I love that movie. You kidding?
It's so good, so good.
I
I
know.
I think we could all. I think we all figured it out then, you know.
Oh yeah, that was a long time coming. I seen it
Yeah.
a long time ago.
See, there's a
So
movie.
I think we were all everyone was like, yeah, we already knew that.
Okay,
See-
cool, awesome.
And
There's a-
that makes me
Finally.
happy that they finally felt comfortable coming out because that's just another big step for this community, you know,
Of
because we've already got
course.
Laverne Cox.
Yep.
Was it true about Will Smith's kid?
I don't keep up with Will Smith, so I'm not sure.
couldn't
What
tell you.
was his son's name?
Jaden.
Yeah, Jaden being trans.
No idea. I haven't heard anything about it.
I haven't heard anything about that either.
I know that.
I could be mixing up names.
Elliot Page started a movie that I don't know if any of you have actually seen it. It was a B-rated movie that was actually on Netflix for a while, which was it had Rainn Wilson and Elliot Page. Super.
Yes.
Seen it.
You've seen it. That movie was just to see them like that was like, what the hell am I watching?
Yeah. I liked it though.
It was a good movie. It really was.
And
It's just one of those weird ones.
I specifically named Laverne Cox because Laverne Cox, like, she is the first transgender person that I've really seen get big in the media and the movie media.
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. It was good. They could have done so much better with the reboot of the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, I am a fan of the original. Really am. I mean, hell, I sing the songs at karaoke.
I got
But-
video proof if anybody hasn't seen it, but I think everyone has.
Anyways,
Yes, we have.
Huge fan
And
of the
it's
original.
beautiful.
They did okay with the new one, but they could have done a lot better.
Was she in that movie? Is that
Yeah.
why you bring it up?
Yes,
Okay, I
yes.
haven't seen it.
She played
I
Dr.
haven't
Frankenfurter.
actually seen Rocky Horror.
Movie night, bish.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
it either.
All right,
Okay.
movie night, bishes.
So
But I
Jaden-
bring up Laverne
Oh,
Cox
sorry.
specifically because I think of her in Orange is the New Black.
Yep.
And I really love that they show her character's transition as well, which was interesting because when they show her male counterpart, that's actually her twin.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I've done a lot of research into Laverne Cox because at the time that was major. From what I've been able to find, they haven't had any facial feminizing surgeries either. That's their
That's
face.
awesome.
Now, real quick, Silas Pig, I think you were going to say something earlier.
Sorry.
No,
Was-
no, don't worry
Was
about it.
that Silver?
I know
Yeah.
Silver was going to, but I know, and I'm sorry to interrupt again. I know Silence was going to say something a moment ago, and he got quiet, so I was just making sure. But Silver, go ahead.
So I found out more on Will Smith's son.
Okay.
This was posted January of this year. Jaden Smith, son of actor Will Smith and Jada Smith, is known to challenge gender norms, mixing masculine feminine aesthetics by fighting self-expression. His generation and the next, Jaden has become an LGBTQ plus icon.
It's the same with Harry Styles.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard about that. I was like,
Yeah, Harry
"What?"
Styles. What magazine was that?
Was
Was it Vogue?
I think it was Vogue.
I think it was Vogue. I think I am pulling this out of my ass, possibly, but I think he is the first man on the cover of Vogue,
Yes.
and
It
he
was
is
Vogue.
wearing a dress, and dear God, does he pull it off?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm all for it because I'm tired of clothes having genders.
Yeah.
Personally, like
I want to wear a dress in public. Should.
weren't dresses and skirts originally designed for men?
males,
Yep.
yes.
Mhm. I mean, same thing with heels. Heels were originally worn by men.
They were for butchers to keep their feet out of the blood.
They were also used for horseback riding.
Hmm.
I mean, and I hate to say this, because every time I bring it up, it's the kilts.
Yep.
I will wear a kilt, but I'm
Yep.
also Scottish and Irish.
And to go along with Cat, why do you think cowboy boots have heels on them?
Yep.
So they could stay on horses better.
Aaron, I could believe you wore a dress in public. I could believe it.
But like, it's kind of like with the color pink and the color blue. Who decided that those were masculine and feminine colors? They're just colors. Clothes are just clothes.
Society, it's.
I mean,
corrupted.
one of my coworkers, he prefers to wear women's jeans because they're softer and they're comfier.
No
Yeah,
pockets.
society's a crazy thing to think about nowadays because it used to be one side or the other. Now it's this side, this side, this side, this side, this side, this side, this side. It's like a 16-piece,
Makeup
Pizza
used to
now.
be worn by men.
and
Yep.
this piece of pizza is offended by this pizza, while this one is
Same thing
offended
with
by
high
this
heels.
one, and it's just getting nuts.
If we're talking about pizza, then here's a controversial topic. Pineapple still does not go on pizza in the year 2020.
Fight me.
It
Agreed.
does.
It
Agreed.
does not
Yes, it does.
matter
Completely
Fight
agree.
me.
We just
Doesn't
need to get rid
matter.
of boycott pineapples.
if you don't
Pizza
like it. Don't eat it.
is pizza.
You can have literally
There you
anything
go.
put on a pizza.
Yep. Pizza is pizza. But I will argue the one thing that doesn't go on pizza is the most disgusting thing you could possibly put on
Is
pizza.
it gonna be anchovies?
It's gonna be fucking anchovies.
Hey,
Oh.
I like
See,
anchovies.
I've never had anchovies, so I can't say yay or
Neither
nay,
have I.
So...
I've had anchovies, but I know people that like anchovies, and I have no problem with them eating their anchovies. Doesn't bother me at all. I give a fuck less.
Yeah.
But fish on pizza?
But don't put it on a pizza.
Yeah, it's nasty on pizza. To
It even
explain
smells gross coming out of the oven.
anchovies- Okay. So to explain anchovies, it's like opening the gateways to salt heaven.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
very
this is
salty.
Satan's asshole.
Yeah.
So you get-
It's
Imagine you went to the salt flats and you just ran your tongue down mild.
Pretty much
Bro, okay, where can I find these?
anywhere,
Walmart,
anywhere.
Yeah, literally anywhere that sells
dollar
food.
store. I mean,
Yeah.
Buy a can, eat one, spit it out, throw them away. All right, we're good.
You'll buy
I
a
used to
can,
like
eat
I
one,
used to like
throw it up.
sardines a lot.
Anchovies is one of those foods you either like it or you don't. There's no in between.
Okay, it's probably going to be one of those foods that I'm going to have you eat outside because if it smells
It does
horrendous,
stink.
It
I don't want
stinks.
the house to smell like it, and I'm going to find a way to rig up a hose outside and you're going to wash yourself.
Yeah, they smell so bad.
Aaron, I'm
Yeah,
gonna need you to
if-
post that picture in the comment section so I can see this, because I'm not gonna spend that much time searching through Facebook to find that picture of you in a dress just to laugh about it. Sorry.
But yeah, if anchovies aren't prepared right, they are very smelly. I know how to make them fresh.
But they're cheap, I guess.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, they are. They're the cheapest fish
I
in the
guess
world.
if you had to live off of them, you could, but it would suck.
Oh, you would dehydrate.
Hey, I like sodium, so
Oh god, dude, the amount of sodium in just one.
Dude, if you ate too many, you would probably literally stop your heart.
Yeah.
challenge accepted.
Bet.
Fight me.
Bet.
Or your stomach would just be like, nah, I'm out, fam.
Catch me outside.
Yeah.
How about
You
that?
would probably get violently ill and have sodium carbonate poisoning.
Yeah, because your blood,
sodium
you have too
carbonate.
much sodium in your blood.
Bruh.
Your body would literally reject you.
Hell yeah.
Rejected.
Let's go. Right meow. I want it all. I'm in danger. What is happening?
That's why it's important to drink plenty of water.
Huh? What?
Heh.
Hey, what in this cup?
He tooted.
That's funny. Sorry, doing things while we're looking.
Oh, I said, does anyone? Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. I said, does anyone want to talk about anti-vaxxers?
Mm,
No.
Oh, God.
No.
Don't start that one,
Well,
please.
okay, you know,
I
get
everyone's
their
in-
point of view.
Gross.
But there are
Their
some
point of view
vaccines
is
that you
like-
should just have.
everyone's entitled to their wrong opinion. It's okay.
I get where they're coming from.
Show you
They
where
don't
I'm
know
coming
what's
from.
truly in that vaccine. No one truly does. But
All we
at the
know,
same time, there are certain vaccines that everyone should have.
yes.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
Okay, my main issue with anti-vaxxers is pretty much the argument has always been vaccines cause autism.
And no, it does
Fuck you,
not.
no it doesn't.
That's what I mean. It doesn't. But hypothetically, let's say they did. You would rather risk your child losing their life to a disease that can be prevented than have an autistic child. There's nothing wrong with autism.
And
No,
I
but-
I can also I can attest to this because I have a 17-year-old sister who is autistic, high functioning at that. We both have been vaccinated.
Babe.
What?
You know she's on Facebook, right?
It's okay.
And this is on
It's
my
okay.
Facebook. Okay.
It's okay.
Anyway.
But
Well, I mean, shit. Steph, you know that our manager at work, I'm going to keep names out for privacy reasons.
no,
Our
and
manager
yes,
at work.
I already know. Yeah, we've talked about this before. But I mean, me and my sister, we have both had the same vaccines.
What is
Oh,
Now,
did you,
I-
did
I-
you guys hear? ADD and ADHD have now been categorized under a form of autism.
Well, that explains a lot about you, bud.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Bro,
I'm
no,
sorry.
that you don't realize that's actually good news because now they have ways of treating it.
I was
and
being
it's
a
like-
dick. I'm sorry.
Not just that, but I mean, it kind of makes sense if you look at a
It
lot
really
of the signs and the I don't want to call them symptoms because autism isn't a disease, but they are like symptoms.
I mean, I call them symptoms.
Traits.
Traits.
Um,
Yes.
I don't know what else to call them.
When it comes to the
Traits.
whole, would you really rather let your kid die? If you were unaware in the olden times, I'm talking Viking, Greek mythology, all of that. If your child had any signs of abnormality, they were killed instantly. Because
Thrown
they
off a
wouldn't allow
cliff.
it.
Yes, sir.
Well, hell, you don't even have to go back that far. Go back to the pioneer days of the U.S.
Yep. If your child was
The
born,
kid was not official until they had lived at least a year.
and if they didn't, done.
Well, they died to a disease.
Well, that was also before we found ways of coping and
of course.
Yeah.
therapy and
But that's the sad part is
Technology.
these anti-vaxxers. That's their mentality. Oh, it's not born right. Get it out of here. And
That's
not
what it
cool.
almost feels like, yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
cool.
it really
I'm
is.
sorry. If I have a child, and the child is born with autism, I'm sorry. That is my child. I'm going to love it regardless. Okay.
Better.
I mean,
Yep.
I can
Like-
also so
go
many
ahead,
ways
I'm
that it
sorry.
can be seen too, because it's not just autism. It's anything that's neurodivergent.
Abnormalities, as some would say. And I know
So,
that's kind of harsh, but
Well, but now you're getting into not only autism, but you're getting into Down syndrome. You're getting into CP because I hate saying the words cerebral palsy. Yes.
Can you say
And
turtle?
And that's what I mean. Like,
Can you say turtle?
Turtle.
Come on, say it.
Turtle.
Okay. I knew
But
somebody who couldn't say it.
like my son, there's certain vaccines I don't give him, and there's some that I have.
But you're not
I
an
do not give him
anti-vaxxer.
the flu. No, I do not give him the flu shot, because every time I've gotten the flu shot, I was down for 2 weeks with the flu.
Yep.
Fuck
Road
you.
trip.
Same.
The flu shot is literally just them giving you
That
the
shit is
flu
supposed
to
to
help
prevent
build
that.
up.
Or, yeah, it's just a tiny
It's
amount.
literally just them giving you a partial
But,
amount of the flu to
it's
try to
that
build up
type of scenario.
resistance.
And some people's
It's
bodies
weird.
just can't.
Yeah. It,
Yeah.
Either way, it comes down to anti-vaxxers. The reality is they're under a mindset that if I get, they're gonna. No, that's not how it works. These
I mean,
vaccines are designed to help battle major diseases that could kill.
the good thing is that like when it comes to anti-vaxxers, because they're
Yeah.
not a majority,
What
there's
are some
horde
of the
immunization.
vaccines? I
Like,
think one of them is measles.
Polio.
Yeah.
Measles,
Well, yeah, there's-
smallpox.
yeah.
well, measles has been slowly making its way back because of
Yeah.
anti-vaxxers.
Yep.
And
Polio.
That
There's
is
one.
deadly for children.
going back to
You didn't know
the
that?
COVID vaccine, I have to wait to find out if I can get it or not. Because, as Silver pointed out, the flu shot, you get the flu. It's a small dosage of the flu. I haven't looked into the COVID vaccine yet, and if it's a small amount of the COVID virus, I don't know if I can
They-
have it.
They have confirmed it does not have any traces of the actual COVID virus at all.
Okay,
Confirmed.
it's probably the antibodies that because I know they were testing on like not
No,
testing people,
The
but
first
they
lady
were
that got it at the beginning of the week, she was 90 years old, and her COVID that she had is gone.
Okay, that makes me feel much better
As
because
of this morning, I believe.
I'm immune compromised, and if it were like the
No,
flu shot, I wouldn't survive it most likely.
That
As it is, I can't do the flu shot because it gives me the flu, and the flu is also potentially deadly to me because of
That-
my immune system.
That is why it does not have COVID in it, because of people that are immune compromised.
That makes me so happy. I'm still going to wait because I'm not
of
as
course.
immune compromised as a lot of people. So I'm going to wait for the elderly. I'm going to wait for the medical people to get
course,
theirs
yeah.
first.
Oh, excuse me.
I
Sorry.
mean,
The
you can
people that-
always they have to publicly announce what is in the vaccine because that's anything like that they have to
Hello?
publicly announce what's in it. So,
Hello.
Yeah.
if you,
Hello?
hello,
Welcome back.
Okay.
I've been talking. What you on about?
But no, the reason why I'm saying this is because I didn't even find out that they had officially come out with a vaccine until earlier today when I was talking to my dad about it.
It got released at the beginning of the week.
Well, we are sitting at an hour 45, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's time we
That's
call it
15
now.
minutes.
Well, honestly, we've reached. I've already got the time restrictions that I needed. We can go ahead and call it here if you guys would like. Let everybody get to what
Yeah,
they need to
that
for
was,
the evening and do some gaming.
If my computer can handle it.
I need to
Speaking of gaming,
sleep.
Same.
good
I need to
old
sleep too.
John 117's in Halo right now.
Dylan
Mine
is
Bob.
calling me. I'm gonna be AFK.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, while she handles that, we want to thank all of our viewers so much for dealing with us for the past year. It's definitely been a road.
Yeah,
15.
We've all been through a lot together.
We sure have.
We all survived a shutdown
We did.
together.
We worked together. We dealt with it.
Indoors, noticed.
Yep. So we want to thank all of you at home for sticking it out with us. We know that it's been interesting, to say the least. You've definitely watched some of what we do progress in the past year, from gaming names to webcams to logos to the increase of the Outcast Gaming Group itself. And you've gotten to know a lot more about us and our political, religious, whatever views. God, why do I sound like fucking Rick right there? Just fucking careful I'm talking, you know? But it's you guys that makes this possible, because we do this for you. And
Well, we do it for us too, because I mean it
gives us an out.
Trust me.
It gives us an out, and it allows us to express ourselves in a safe manner without legal trouble.
I have returned.
Caleb's prison wallet.
But
Caleb's getting all mushy on us.
Yep. We hope. Shut the fuck up! God damn it. We hope. We hope that when we come back next year with the Outcast podcast, that we will have even better material, more structure, and potentially new members to the actual gaming group, and new people to discuss. We will have some guest speakers on the podcast starting season 2. Definitely make sure to keep track of the page, and hopefully soon we can get Bubblegum Witch's system up and running better, so she can start her streams again. So again, thank you guys so much for both here on Facebook and on YouTube as well. Make sure to share the videos, leave a like, leave a follow. We will still be holding the contest for the 300th person to win a custom gaming jersey that we will design for you. Put your name on it, and hopefully hand deliver if you're in the area, which we'll message you privately and go from there. So, from everyone here with Batgirl233,
Bye.
Bubblegum Witch,
Good night.
Daddy Llama.
quick input too. This is just the end of season 1 for the podcast. I'm sure we will continue to stream our video games and our antics that we do on
Wednesdays
Wednesday
and
night.
Thursdays we'll go to gaming.
You just won't hear us talk about very controversial things that may or may not get us banned.
Exactly.
Oh, it'll just be us screaming at each other.
Pretty much.
But I do have to say, this is one hell of a way. This podcast is probably my favorite because it was one hell of a way to end season 1.
Yep.
Yes. So,
Hell yeah.
Nomatar,
I love you.
Welcome to Costco. I love
you. Silence Big 6.
See you guys later.
Silver.
See y'all in season 2, along with Caleb's prison wallet.
What is this, Fortnite?
Psycho
Gross.
Hillbilly.
See ya.
And this is Gunk Pug saying, you guys take it easy, and we will see you in season 2 of the Outcast podcast. See y'all later.
Don't forget to do the dishes.
God damn it.